She's survived bombs, brothels, and Gilead's cruelty, but Janine is not done fighting yet. And neither is Madeline Brewer. From The Handmaid's Tale to you, this is the final act for one of TV's most quietly powerful survivors. Buckle in, gang, because Janine's final chapter is messy, bold, brutal, and kinda brilliant. Alright, let's rewind the reel. Madeline Brewer, yeah, the actress behind that iconic eye patch in The Handmaid's Tale, just wrapped not one, but two final seasons. While she was battling systemic cruelty in Hulu's The Handmaid's Tale, she also stepped into killer territory in Netflix's You, playing Louise, Joe Goldberg's final obsession. And guess what? She brought him down. From a silent, haunted victim to a fierce avenger in You, Brewer had her fashion moment too. It was fun not wearing an eye patch, she laughed, living her cute girl era on set before diving headfirst into Gilead's twisted world once more. Now back in the dystopian madness of The Handmaid's Tale, Brewer's Janine is walking a razor-thin line between survival and total collapse. She's been a handmaid, had her baby taken, was dumped into toxic wastelands, bombed in Chicago, thrown into Jezebel's as a sex slave, and now she's a personal prisoner to High Commander Bell. But still, she survives. And Madeline puts it best. She plays the part she needs to play to get through this. That's Janine's magic. She adapts. She flirts when she needs to. She plays sweet when it buys her time, and underneath it all, she's a ticking time bomb of quiet rebellion. Now let's talk Jezebel's. This brothel is where hope goes to die in Gilead, but Brewer flips the narrative. She says, ironically, Janine has more freedom here. Wild, right? She gets to be mouthy. She protects the other girls. She even feels like a leader. It's twisted, it's dark, but it's the most power she's had in years. Then comes the heartbreak. June and Moira sneak in for a rescue op. The plan? Kill the commanders. Save the girls. But after they accidentally kill a guardian, it all crumbles. High Commander Wharton finds out thanks to Nick. Yes, that Nick, and orders the brutal execution of all the Jezebel's women. Janine? Spared only because Bell wants to keep her for himself. She's now his personal prisoner. Locked in. A sex slave with a view through a window and no way out. But don't count her out. Janine's fire is still burning. Aunt Lydia drops by and shows her a picture drawn by her daughter Charlotte, now renamed Angela and raised by the Lawrences. That picture? It cracks Janine wide open. She destroys her dressing room. She screams. She cries. But one thing she doesn't destroy? That drawing. Madeline calls it the sign of a survivor. That image, that daughter, that's her reason. Janine isn't just staying alive. She's holding on to hope. And if The Handmaid's Tale taught us anything, it's that hope is the most dangerous weapon of all. Brewer knows Janine better than anyone. She says Janine's strength doesn't come from power, it comes from endurance. From watching everything she's loved get taken, and still choosing to believe in something better. That mother-daughter bond with Aunt Lydia? It's more complicated than ever. Lydia's both captor and comfort, enforcer and guardian. Brewer says they see through each other's stuff, and yeah, you can feel that every time they're on screen. And now, with only 3 episodes left in the entire series, Janine's cornered. Broken, but not gone. So where does Janine go from here? Will she rise again, like she did in Chicago? Or is this the end of the line for Gilead's quietest warrior? One thing's for sure, Madeline Brewer just gave us one of the most complex, resilient, and haunting portrayals in TV history. And we are not ready to say goodbye. New episodes of The Handmaid's Tale drop every Tuesday. Until then, love you, gang.